Can you introduce yourself to our readers, please? Face to face, face to camera, you say, hello, I am, and...
Yeah, okay. Hello, I'm Zak Garris. I'm the lead writer at Deck 9 Games on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Hello, the first question I have to you is, I understand your title, lead writer, but what you do exactly day after day for the game?
Oh, that's a great question. So I hold the vision for what the story is for Life is Strange Before the Storm, but I actually lead a team of writers. We have a writer's room, much like the way a television show operates. So I'm going to list my writers because I'm so proud of them. John Zimmerman, Felice Kwan, Mallory Littleton, and Ashley Birch, who played Chloe as a voiceover actor from the first game, works as a story consultant. She reviews our scripts and participates in dialogue edits and in breaking the story.
But it's so long to write a story. Each day you have to meet together. You have ideas. You brawl. What exactly?
Yeah, it's fundamentally collaborative. We really trust each other. We work together. Usually, a single writer takes one scene and works directly with me to figure out what the best arc of the scene might be, how to find the right voice for each of the characters, and then I iterate with them, looking at different drafts of the scene and giving them notes and polishing the script all the way up until we lock it and we go into full production with it.
Now, the question is, it is not perhaps your story. In fact, at the beginning, it's a Don't Not story.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
is it difficult to work on one universe from somebody else that somebody else creates?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I wouldn't say it's difficult. I think Don't Nod did such an extraordinary job with the first game. It's a joy to write in the Life is Strange universe. So yeah, I mean, they built a world that resonated with fans in a big way. Fans love Arcadia Bay. They love the characters. They love Chloe and Max and everyone else there. So getting the chance to tell a new story in that setting it's an immense pressure for sure, but a wonderful privilege too that everyone at Deck 9 we take very seriously. Yeah.
Have you got a Bible on what you can do and what you can't do?
Yeah, so we partnered with the core team at Square Enix, who worked on the first Life is Strange game, and it was very important to them at the outset that we drive the story that we wanted to tell at Deck 9 Games within this universe, and so within that they've invited us to compose Before the Storm, whatever it might have ended up being, wanting to see the vision that we could bring to the franchise. But even within that, though, it's a constant discussion with Square because they care so much about the characters, they care so much about the fans and about what Life is Strange has become. They want to make sure that Before the Storm is the best possible story that it could be, for sure.
Alors, usually, in film story and in a lot of things, you have the first, the second part, and after the sequel.
Yeah, yeah.
This time you create the sequel before the following.
The prequel. Yeah,
the prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, I say sequel.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's
the prequel.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think Don't Not announced a little over a month ago that they're in full production on their next Life is Strange game. And Before the Storm really has come out of Square's passion for meeting the fans' expectations. Fans wanted to go back to Arcadia Bay. They wanted to see these characters. So I think the drive really comes from the fans first to explore the prequel. Yeah.
If you have to choose 3 points on your version of the game, which one are the one you are the most proud of?
Wow.
I know my question is not like 9080p or perhaps in 4K. Your games.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
Are you
I'm enjoying
tearing?
it.
No. I think it's the life behind the game is more
so,
interesting.
and just so I understand, you mean specific moments within the story that I might
you
be
are the
proud
writer,
of?
perhaps the moment you are the most proud of it, perhaps the story, but perhaps the technique, perhaps the game, perhaps anything.
Well, I don't want to spoil any of the details of the plot, but I'll speak to a higher level element of what we're doing in Before the Storm that I know everyone at Deck 9 is really proud of. We're choosing to focus a game story on real-world issues in a way that I think the first Life is Strange does successfully, really successfully. We're looking at a 16-year-old girl going through grief after losing her father, after having her best friend move away, and her mother's moving on, dating this new guy named David, who fans from the first game will recognize. We're choosing to make that the player character. That is not a traditional video game hero.
No.
And I think we're really excited to explore what interactive narrative in a game story can do when we're looking at a very relatable circumstance. We're looking at a almost normal setting, and of course, what we're understanding, what we're coming to learn is that maybe there's no such thing as normal. Everyone has darker aspects to their story. Everyone's gone through really hard times in their life, but it really comes down to meeting that one person who kind of changes your world when you need them most, and that's what it's like for Chloe to meet Rachel. I think we're all really excited about that.
The game is out, not now, but in your mind. The game is out, released. The release is done.
Okay.
What did you expect, or what did you hope find on the press, critics, on the forums? If you have to expect one sentence, you are very, very excited to see.
Yeah.
Which one is?
I'm hoping that fans and newcomers to the franchise will find stories in Before the Storm that resonate with them personally. I think that's the greatest hope that we have from a storytelling standpoint, is that people from all walks of life will find something in our game that will make them feel deeply, that will make them think carefully about their own relationships in their life.
And now to obtain this expectation, you have to look the camera eyes to eyes and explain to our readers what they have to buy your game without any marketing soap, any keyword, just your heart. You're a writer, I'm sure you can do it easily.
Okay.
You look them in the eyes and say, please.
Wow. It runs against my instincts to try to sell. I'll speak about what I'm passionate about with the story. I think if you haven't played Life is Strange before, you're in for a real treat. You're going to experience a game unlike any other game, where the characters and the narrative feels fundamentally more personal, more intimate, and more relatable. If you have played the first Life is Strange, then I hope you know what I'm talking about. I hope you can look at Before the Storm as a new opportunity to go back to that world of Arcadia Bay and see so many of the characters you knew from the first game in a new setting, and new characters that you haven't seen before, and to get to see what was so extraordinary about that world through the unique eyes of Chloe Price.
Thank you very much.